All right, if you're in the software game, you already know the market is absolutely packed. So the big question is, how do you even get found? Well, today, we're going to break down the playbook for winning at SaaS SEO in 2025. Let's dive in. So the software as a service market, it is just exploding. That growth just keeps climbing year after year. Now, that's a massive opportunity for sure, but it also means the competition is just ferocious. Trying to stand out in that huge sea of solutions, that's the number one challenge for pretty much everyone. And that really brings us to the million-dollar question, doesn't it? In a market this jam-packed, how do your potential customers find you? The answer isn't just about throwing more marketing dollars at the wall. It's about having a really specific and, honestly, a much more powerful strategy. And don't worry, we've got a super clear roadmap to get there. We're going to start with the challenge itself. Then we'll define what actually makes SaaS SEOs so unique. We'll walk through the all-important customer journey funnel, cover the 3 main pillars for execution, and then we'll wrap it all up with an actionable plan you can actually use. Okay, first up, let's really frame the problem here. The challenge isn't just about getting traffic, right? Anyone can get traffic. It's about getting the right kind of traffic. And this, right here, is why SEO becomes your secret weapon. And look, you don't have to take my word for it. Just think about your budget. A survey from Databox found that a whopping 81% of marketers say that SEO delivers better quality leads than paid ads. This isn't just about getting more clicks. It's about attracting people who are already searching for the exact solution you provide. It's a total game changer. So, we know SEO is crucial. But hold on, because not all SEO is created equal. SaaS SEO, it's a completely different beast than the traditional SEO you might be used to. It goes way, way beyond just ranking for a few keywords. You see, SaaS SEO is playing a totally different game. It's focused on 2 things. Yeah, you've got to acquire new users, of course, but just as important, it's about keeping them. In a subscription world, that first sign-up is just the very beginning of the relationship. So let's break that down. Traditional SEO, it's often just chasing general traffic, hoping for a one-time sale. But SaaS SEO, it's playing the long game. The content has to be educational, not just a sales pitch. And the big goal isn't a single purchase. It's getting someone to sign up for a trial, which kicks off that entire customer relationship. And this leads us to the real strategic heart of SaaS SEO, understanding the customer journey. You know, if you can get this funnel right, you can create the perfect piece of content to meet your customers exactly where they are with exactly what they need. It's the secret sauce. This journey is really broken down into 3 main stages. You've got the top of the funnel, or TOFU, the middle, MOFU, and the bottom, which is BOFU. At the top, people are just realizing they have a problem. In the middle, they're looking at different solutions. And at the bottom, they are ready to pull the trigger. So at the top of that funnel, your whole goal is to attract awareness with helpful informational content. People aren't looking for your product yet. They're asking big, broad questions, like how to improve team collaboration or what are the latest marketing trends. Your job is to just be the helpful expert with the answers. Okay, so once you've helped them put a name to their problem, they slide down into the middle of the funnel. And now their searches get way more specific. They're actively comparing their options, searching for things like your product versus a competitor, or they're looking for feature lists and product demos. Your job here is to show them why you're the best solution for them. And finally, we get to the bottom of the funnel. This is the moment of truth. The user is ready to buy. The keywords here are all transactional. They're searching directly for your product's pricing, a free trial, or literally how to buy. Your content here needs to be crystal clear, build trust, and make it incredibly simple for them to convert. Okay, so we've got the strategy, the what. Now for the how. How do we actually execute all this? It can seem really complex, but we can actually boil it all down to 3 core pillars that you just have to get right. Pillar number 1 is your on-page foundation. Think of this like the curb appeal of your website. It starts with targeting those really specific long-tail keywords that capture people with a very clear problem. Then, your title tags and meta descriptions. They have to be like compelling little ads right there in the search results. And finally, your site has got to be lightning fast. Because let's be honest, a slow-loading demo page, that's a lost customer every single time. Pillar 2 is all the technical stuff, the foundation that's kinda under the hood. A logical site architecture helps search engines like Google actually understand what your software does. A mobile-first design is absolutely critical now. So many decisions are made on a phone. And security with HTTPS, that's not even optional anymore. It builds the trust you need for someone to hand over their email for trial. These are table stakes in 2025. And pillar number 3. This is all about building authority. You can't just say you're the best, you have to prove it. Writing for respected industry blogs gets your name in front of the right people. Detailed case studies give you that social proof, showing you deliver real results. And building strategic partnerships creates this network of trust that search engines absolutely reward. So, how do we pull all of this together? Let's take everything we've talked about and distill it down into a simple, actionable plan that can be your roadmap to success. Really, it all comes down to a 4-step loop. First, you define your goals and who your ideal customer is. Then, you analyze your competitors and their keywords. Next, you create content that is genuinely, noticeably better than what's already out there. And then, crucially, you iterate. You monitor your data, see what's working, adjust your plan, and start the cycle all over again. At the end of the day, in the incredibly crowded SaaS market of 2025, a strong SEO strategy isn't just a nice-to-have. It is absolutely essential. It's the engine that's going to drive your organic traffic, boost your conversions, and it's how you build a brand that people trust and ultimately grow your business. So, I'll leave you with this one final thought. Looking at your own efforts and everything we've covered today, from the funnel all the way to these pillars of execution, ask yourself honestly, is your strategy really ready for the challenges and the opportunities of 2025?